asurim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokev kivufim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam roka haaretz al hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechin metzadei gaveh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam sha'asa likot tzorki. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Ozei Yisrael bigvura. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Otei Yisrael b'tifara. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten la'ayev koah. You may be seated in harmony. Page 112. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat tov lehodot Adonai ulezamer l'shimcha elyon ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat tov lehodot Adonai ulezamer l'shimcha elyon ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Lehagid baboker chastecha ve'emunatcha balelut. Alei hazur ve'alei navel, alei higayon v'chinor. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat tov lehodot l'Adonai ulezamer l'shimcha elyon ulezamer l'shimcha elyon ulezamer l'shimcha elyon ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Od yenuvum b'sefa d'shenim v'ra'anim yiyu l'hagid ki ashar Adonai tzuri v'lo avlatabo. We turn to page 120. Mizmor shir Chanukah tabayit l'David. Hafachta mispedim lemacholi, pitachta sakivet azreni simcha, leman yizmercha chavod v'lo yidom Adonai Elohai, le'olam odeka. Mourner's Kaddish is found on page 121. Please rise if you have a need or desire to say Kaddish. Yit gadal v'yit kadash shemei rabbah. Ve'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala ubizman kari ve'imru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevarach le'olam alamei almaya. Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei dekudashah richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. We rise together, page 122, Baruch Sha'amar. Baruch You may be seated and pick apart page 136. Okay, we're ready then for page 141. Psalm 150. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen. Baruch Adonai, Baruch Adonai, Uvaruch shekavodo le'olam, v'yamlech avodo et kol ha'aretz. Amen ve'amen. Page 143, third line from the left. Ozi vezimrat Yah vayahi li lishua be seated on the bottom of the page at the arrow. Ki l'Adonai Elocha Moshe b'goyim v'alu Moshe b'har Tzion lishbot et har Esav v'yatal Adonai Melucha v'haya Adonai leMelecha kol haaretz v'yom hahu yihya Adonai echad u'shemo echad. Nishmat kol chai tevarech et shimcha Adonai Eloheinu v'roko basar tevarinu. Ufinu malei shirakai Mitzrayim gal tadu Adonai Eloheinu v'navalim b'ritanu. Nehalelecha unshabechacha nefa'ercha nevarech et shem kodshecha ka'amur leDavid barchi nafshi et Adonai v'chol keravai et shem kodsho ha'el b'tatzu moduzecha hagadol b'kvod shemecha Hagibor lanetach v'hanorah b'norotecha Hamelech hayoshev al kisei ram v'nisa.
Page 147. But then you know that. Shochen ad marom v'kadosh shemo. V'chativ ranu tzadikim b'Adonai la'yisharim nava tehillah בפי ישרים תתהלל, ובדברי צדיקים תתברך, ובלשון חסידים תתרומם, ובקרב קדושים תתקדש, ובמקהלות רבבות עמך בית ישראל. שכן חובת כל היצורים לפניך אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו להודות, להלל, לשבח, לפאר, רומם, להדר, לברך, לעלי ולקהלס על כל דברי שירות ותשבחות דוד בן ישי, עבדך משיחך, ישתבח שמך לעד מלכנו. האל המלך הגדול שמיים וארץ כלכון, אדוני אבותינו, שיר ושפחה הלל וזמרה, עוז וממשלה נצח גדולה וגבורה, תהילה ותפארת קדושה ומלכות, ברכות והודאות מעתה ועד עולם. ברוך אתה אדוני אל מלך גדול בתשבחות, אל ההודאות אדון הנפלאות, הבוכה בשירי זמרה, מלך אלכי העולמים. יתגדל יתקדש שמי רבה בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון ובמכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן יהי שמרבם מבורך לעלם לעלמי עלמי יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר בתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לילה מן כה ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן יאללה לי לי 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 יאללה לי ברכו את אדוני המבורך ברוך ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד יאללה לי לי יאללה לי לי יאללה לי לי יאללה לי יאללה לי לי יאללה לי yalla la la yalla la la ay la 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 yalla la la yalla la la yalla la la baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzer or uvorei choshech osei shalom Uvorei et hakol. Please be seated. 150. Hakol yoduchav, hakol yeshabechuchav. In kirkecha Adonai Eloheinu ba'olam hazeh ואין זולתך מלכנו לחיי העולם הבא אפס ברצך גואלנו לימות המשיח ואין דומה לך ואין דומה לך מושיענו לתחיית המתים אל אדון על כל המעשים ברוך ומבורך בפי כל נשמה גודלו וטובו מלא עולם דעת ותבונה סובבים אותו גודלו וטובו מלא עולם דעת ותבונה סובבים אותו המתגאה על חיות הקודש ונדר וכבוד על המרכבה זכות ומישור לפני כיסא חסד ורחמים לפני כבודו זכות ומישור לפני כיסא חסד ורחמים לפני כבודו טובים ירוד שברו בלעים זיבום ליבנו ורחובות נותנים לשמות רבי יתקין צורת הלבנה שבח נותנים לו כל צבא מרום תפארת וגדולה שרפים ויופנים וחיות הקודש תפארת וגדולה שרפים ויופנים וחיות הקודש לאל אשר שבת מכל המעשים ביום השביעי מזמור שיר יום השבת טוב להודות לאדוני יתברך מושיענו על שבח מעשה ידיך ועל מאורי אור שעשית יפארך סלע. 153. תתברך צונן מגן וגאולי וכולם פותחים את פיהם בקדושה ובתורה, בשירה ובזמרה, ומברכים ומשבחים, ומפארים ומעריצים ומקדישים וממליכים את שם האל המלך הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, קדוש הוא. וכולם מקבלים עליהם מלכות שמיים זה מזה, ונותנים רשות זה לזה, להקדיש יוצרם בנחת רוח, בשפה וברורה, ובנימה קדושה כולם כאחד, עונים ואומרים וירא. קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך הארץ כבוא. והאופנים וחיות הקודש ברעש גדול מתנסים לעומת צרפים, לעומת המשבחים ואומרים ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו ליל. ברוך ממות ייתנו למלך חי וגם צמיחות פועל גבורות עושה זכרות פעם מלחמות אור חדש על ציון תאיר, ונזכה כולנו מהרה לאורו. אור חדש על ציון תאיר, ונזכה כולנו מהרה לאורו. אור חדש על ציון תאיר, ונזכה כולנו מהרה לאורו, מהרה לאורו. Ay, 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 ya la 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 la, 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 ya la la la. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Yotzer HaMeorot. Page 154. Avtanu Adonai Eloheinu Chemla Gedola Vitera Chamalta Aleinu Avinu Malkeinu Ba'avur Avoteinu Shebatchu Becha Avinu Malkeinu Vatelamdem Chukei Chaim Ken Tichonenu Tlamedeinu Avinu Ha'av Harachaman Hamarachem Rachem Aleinu V'ten b'levenu lehavin ulhaskil lishmoa ללמוד וללמד, לשמור ולעשות, ולקיים את כל דברי תלמוד תורתך באהבה, והערנו בתורתך, ודבק לבנו במצוותיך, ויחד לבבינו לאהבה וליראה את שמך, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, כי בשם קודשך הגדול והנורא בטחנו, נגילה ונשמחה, נגילה ונשמחה בישועתך.
Page 154. Choreography is so important and quite intentional by the rabbis. You know this section is when you gather together the tzitziot, the fringes, the four corners, and we talk about unity. We've been using this moment in the service also to give often a Dvar Tfilah, to explain a little bit more about prayer so you understand it. It's always nice when it's us and not dealing always, with a bar bat mitzvah in terms of a crowd, and it's an opportunity to learn a little bit deeper. So when we get to the Amidah, by the way, do you know it's customary to keep your feet together for the Amidah? After you've walked backwards and then walk forward, it's customary to put your feet together. You know why? What? We're like the angels, right? And which is why during the Kedusha part, right, where we elevate ourselves, right? Angels, by the way, what does it mean that angels have their feet together? What does that mean? They got one foot, or they're fused together, is like the tradition, right? And why is that? Why is that? Right, there's a notion, by the way, that they are not separate entities that have a will of their own, but actually they do God's bidding. And hence, it's a representation that some would say, right, that they don't walk freely, even though we imagine them as, they have images of Abraham welcoming the guests who are really angels. But somehow in this mystical mind of the rabbis, it represents what they're about, totally oneness with God. We elevate ourselves. What day of the year are we most like angels? Yom Kippur, and how do you know that? One time of the year when we recite what? Aloud? Baruch Shem, right? According to Midrash, that we actually took that from the angels. And only on that one day are we most like them. But the Kedusha, holiness, is when we elevate ourselves, oneness with God as well. Well, we continue as we've gathered together, V'havienu, we continue.
V'havienu l'shalom me'arba kanfot haaretz v'tolichenu komemiyut le'artzeinu ki el poel Yeshuot ata uvanu v'acharta mikulam v'lashon v'kerabtanu l'shimcha hagado l'shimcha hagado sela ve'emet להודות לך ולייחדך באהבה. ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר בעמו ישראל באהבה. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך והיה אם שמעו תשמעו למזוזי שלכם ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור דבר אל בני ישראל ואמרת עליהם ויעשו להם ציצית על כנפי בגדיהם לדורותם ונתנו על ציצית הכנף בתיל תכלת והיה לכם לציצית וריתם אותו ושמרתם את כל מצוות אדוני ועשיתם אותם ולא תתורו אחרי לבבכם ואחרי עיניכם אשר אתם זונים אחריהם למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. ויציב ונכון וקיים וישר ונאמן ואהוב וחביב ונחמד ונעים ונורא ואדיר ומתוקן וגבוה אמת אלוהיכם לדור ודור הוא קיים ושמו קיים וכיסו נכון ומלכותו ואמונתו לעד קיימת ודבריו חיים וקיימים אמת שעתו אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו מלכנו מלך אבותינו גואלנו גואל אבותינו יוצרנו צור ישועתנו פודנו מצילנו מעולם שמך אין אלוהים זולתך עזרת אבותינו אתה הוא מעולם מגן משלנו בכל דור ודור ברום עולם משובך ומשובך במצרים גלתנו אדוני אלוהינו תהילות לאל עליון ברוך הוא ומבורך משה ובני ישראל לך אנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות אוסף שירה חדשה שיבחו גאולים לשמחה על שפת הים יחד כולם הודו והמליכו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד צור ישראל קומה בעזרת ישראל ופתחי נאומך Yehuda veYisrael. Go Aleinu Adonai Tzvaot Shemo. Kadosh Yisrael. Baruch Ata Adonai. God.
We begin together, page 159.
Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומר חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות, ומביא גואל לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ופוקד ומושיע ומגן. Baruch Ata Adonai, Magin Abraham, Ufoked Sarah, Ata Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye Meitim Ata, Rav Lehoshia, Mashiv HaRuach, Umorit HaGashem, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye Meitim Berachamim Ravim Somech Noflim Berofeh Cholim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot Umido Melach Melech Meimid Umechayeh Umatzmiach Yeshu V'ne'emanata lahachayot Meitim Baruch Ata Adonai Mechayeh HaMeitim נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום ככתוב על יד נביאך וקרא זה אל זה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך הארץ כבוד אז בקול ראש גדול אז בקול רעש גדול, אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול. אז בקול רעש גדול, אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול. מתנסים לעומת סרפים, מתנסים לעומת סרפים, מתנסים לעומת סרף, לעומתם ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. ממקומך מלכנו, טוב יהיה, ותמלוך עלינו, ותמלוך עלינו, כי מחכים אנחנו לך, איי איי איי, מתי תמלוך בציון, בקרוב בימינו, בקרוב בימינו, לעולם ועד תשכון, תתגדל ותתקדש בתוך ירושלים עירך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, ולנצח נצחים, איי איי איי, ועינינו תראינה, תראינה מלכותך, כדבר אמור בשירי עוזך, על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד, משיח צדקך, על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד, משיח צדקך, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי המלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
The Amidah continues silently, Hebrew or English, or if you prefer, private prayers, meditations of your heart. Continue, page 167.
יתגלל ויגלה שמי רבה, ואמרתי בחילותי, וימליך מלכותי בחייכון, ומייכון וחיי לכל בית ישראל. בגל בזמן קריב יאמרו אמן, יהש ורבם מבורך, לעלם לעלמי עולמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ושמם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו לאל מנך בחצה ושירתה שבחת ונחמתה דמרן ועלמה ואמרו אמן תתקבל צלותון ובודהון וכל בית ישראל גרום ושמיה ואמרו אמן יהי שלם רבה מן שמיה וחיים אלינו כל ישראל ואמרו אמן עושה שלום במרמיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו
Amen. Page 168, the Seder Hotza'at Torah. We remain seated till the Ark is officially opened, but in anticipation of that moment, I'd like to call forward, if you've been honored with carrying the Torah at the beginning of the Torah service, as well as opening of the Ark, Paticha, at the beginning, if you'll make your way up onto the Bima with our President Julie, page 168.
Ein kamocha v'Elohim Adonai, ve'ein kemasecha, malchutecha, malchut kol olamim, u'memshaltecha bechol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai oz le'amo yitein, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom, av harachamim, heitiv avirtzoncha et Zion, tivnech homot Yerushalayim, tivnech homot Yerushalayim, kivecha levad batachnu, melech el ram v'nisa, Adon olamim. Vayehi bin soha Aaron, vayomer Moshe, kuma Adonai, v'yafutzu oyevecha, v'yanusu misanecha, mipanecha, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, udevar Adonai miYerushalayim, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato.
Page 169 on the right-hand side, the bottom, a paragraph entitled A Prayer of Gratitude. Let's read together. I thank you, Adonai, for knowing me, for granting me a measure of fullness, a fulfillment of small hopes and many yearnings. Thank you for the gift of this day. May the gratitude in my heart and the sense of fullness that I feel now continue to sustain me, taking root in my soul, even as I continue to dream and pray. It is good to thank you, Adonai, to sing to your name, transcendent God. Give me strength to see the gift in each new day you grant. We turn the page towards the bottom, Be Anarachetz.
Be anarachet, velish me kadisha, kadisha yakira, anna emar tushbechan. Be anarachet, be anarachet. Kadisha Yakira, Anna Emar Tushbechan, Yehera Avakadamach, Detiv Tachli Bive Oraita, Vitashli Mishalin, Delibi. Veli badechol amach Yisrael letavu lechayin veli shlam. Amen.
The words of the Shema, page 171, first recited by our Chazan and then repeated by the congregation.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Gadol Adonai iti uneromema Shemo Yada. Lecha Adonai Hagidula v'hagivura v'hatiferet v'hanetzach v'hahod ki chova shamayim uvaretz ki chova shamayim uvaretz Lecha Adonai hamamlacha v'yamit naseh lechol Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehadom raglav kadoshu Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Adonai Eloheinu
v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho
Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho.
You may be seated. Ahead. Find your seats if you will. You can put away that Siddur, the prayer book. You can take out the Chumash, that larger of the red books, be able to follow along in the Torah reading. We're going to begin shortly on page 538, verse 12. If you haven't triple-checked your cell phones, now would be the best time to avoid that embarrassing moment afterwards. So just if you'll triple-check them to make sure they're off and we can retain the sanctity of our service, greatly appreciated. The page, we're going to begin page 538, verse 12. This is in the final section of the triennial cycle that we're reading. So this morning, a little bit different. My Torah discussion is going to be shorter in the sense that we want to have some room for our visiting rabbi, Rabbi Panitz, later on. So I just want to throw out a question, and we're going to see what we can do with it. Here's the question. What is the most significant or the most egregious sin of the golden calf? Right? What is that? What makes it so horrific? All right, what makes it so bad, Paul? So the dancing and celebrating, right? We studied, right, in our Parshat HaShavua, our Lunch and Learn class, that when Moshe came down, according to one midrash, what really got him was not just they were worshiping, that they were dancing around it. Very nice. What else? Yes? So lack of faith in general. Why is it so bad there? What did they just experience? They experienced not getting out, all of the events that took place. And Mount Sinai, they heard it already, God's voice, and then all of a sudden, like that, all right? Who else? Suggestions for the most egregious part of this sin? Rob. Aaron going along with it really bothered you. I remember that. Right? Aaron seems to be complicit in this, and by the way, seems to fudge the truth a little bit, giving him the credit, right, if you will, the best of the credit in terms of saying, like, I just threw it in, and, like, out came this golden calf. It really had nothing to do with it. So Aaron's, okay, implication. There's a hand. Yes? So all the way, they heard the first and second commandments, and already, boom, those are gone. Now are they going to keep going down the list? Okay, good. Now remember, it's really interesting. They haven't received the tablets yet, of which Rabbi Panitz is going to focus on this morning. In terms of the implications there, people often get confused. They heard, apparently, according to the Torah, these commandments. What else, Mike? Right, so going from this great concept about God to this shiny object, but by the way, part of us may want to have a sense of empathy with the Israelites, is that this is a whole new concept, this God that you can't make an image for. Right? I mean, all the rules about how you think about God and worship, so you might say, look, we got to understand it's really hard. Could be a sense of sympathy. Anybody else want to give another suggestion what you consider the real egregious part? There's no right or wrong answer. I'm going to share with you one take that I have this morning. Nothing else? Like you got nothing? So here's one I want to share with you. That when we read through the golden calf and the whole episode, right, there's a moment in which I want you to turn to page 536. No, sorry, page 535 where I asked you for. Right? And so verse 29, is that the verse 25, fifth line down? Moses saw that the people were out of control, since Aaron had let them get out of control. So Rob, to your point. So they were a menace to any who might oppose them. Moses stood up in the gate of the camp and said, whoever is for the Lord, come here. All the Levites rallied to him. And he said to them, thus says the Lord, the God of Israel, each of you put a sword to the thigh, go back and forth from gate to gate throughout the camp, and slay brother, neighbor, and kin, parentheses, all who are guilty, right? You shall put them to death. Levites did as Moses had bidden, and some, how many? 3,000 people fell that day. I don't know about you. When you read this, right, Jeff, you want to go, just 3,000? I mean, that's what all this was about? I mean, how many Israelites are there in the wilderness? At least 600,000 men. of fighting age. By the least estimates, right, you have 2.5 million, some would suggest, maybe even more. And if you count the men, by the way, the men are only implicated. Women, you should know, according to the rabbis, no woman was involved in this egregious sin. Isn't that nice to know? Right? The ones who had faith, Laura Beth, they were the women at least, right? So by the way, if you figure out mathematically, right, by the way, this is fascinating here. It's the only place I know of where there's an approximation of number. By the way, every time we have numbers, don't we have almost exact numbers? Like it'd be 302, right? 500,000, like all. And here it says ke, all like about or approximately. So interesting. Like it's almost just say like 3,000, 0.05%. That's all it was. Like, wouldn't you expect, Jeff, after reading this, like a lot more people were involved? According to the rabbis, only 3,000 of them actually engaged in making the golden calf. It's not bad. So what's the issue? The issue is that no one else tried to stop them. No one else tried to stand up and to say, this is wrong. In fact, according to a midrash, Hur, who is part of the story of the Israelites up till this point and who holds the arms of Moses along with Joshua in the battle against the Amalekites so that they could win the battle, Hur, all of a sudden disappears from the narrative of the Torah. And the rabbis say that when the Israelites started, right, wanting to build the golden calf, that Hur tried to stop them. And what happened? They killed him. And that Aaron then had to figure out a different approach. But the fact is, no one else tried to stop them. You know, earlier in Exodus, we learned of the important principle, right? The law that says, do not follow the majority to do evil. Very important rule. What about the minority? What about standing up to the minority? What kind of sin is that when you don't do that? So what do I call this? Go ahead, Fumani. Now, I'm going to give it a different term, okay? Sin of omission. Laura Beth, what are you going to have? Go ahead. Do you want to return to a different sentence? Yes. That no one... Oh, so that's interesting. So I want to thank you for taking me off my topic, but that's good. So what I love about Laura Beth about this is, right, the idea that we should be troubled by text. Like everything that happens there, we should question that in terms of why. Their assumption is, by the way, and we don't know how many they're going to kill. First of all, it doesn't say how many to kill. There's a whole other story about how they knew who was guilty. I'm not going to go into that. And the gold that was ground down and that they drank from, and you could tell who was guilty from that. But Lord Beth, you're right. There's an assumption here that those who sin shall be put to death. And the law and the Torah is uncompromising in that. And we struggle with that. What does that mean? So I want to thank you for the point. Here, rather than omission, is, I would say, the sin of complacency, of where you just don't do anything. Of where you know something is right. And by the way, you think, oh, it's just a couple people. By the way, how much trouble can a couple people make? Right? Isn't something? Just takes a couple nudniks, right? Just a couple of them, just one sometimes, right? And nothing. Let's not do anything about it. But I think the Torah is trying to teach us a lesson out of, we think about this great sense of what the sin is, that sometimes it is just about the sense of that we have to look around us, and even when it's a few people, right, to stand up for what's right. We don't, we become part of that sin. I know there are other comments and everything I appreciate. We got to just hold back a little bit because I want to give Rabbi Pana. So we have a baby naming, someone told me, right? So last week someone told me we got a baby naming coming up here. So I'll tell you what, we're going to continue now with the first Aliyah, page 538, verse 12.
Azor v'yagen v'yashur l'chol ha'chosim bo v'nomar amen. Hakol avugod Eloheinu nu kavod laTorah ta'amod. Chaya bat Shmuel v'Rachel Rishon Baruch shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato. ואתם מדביקים אדוני אליכם, hayim kulchem hayom.
Baruch et Adonai HaBarak. Baruch Adonai HaBarak Le'olam Voed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam. Asher b'charbanu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Vayomer Moshe el Adonai Re'eh Ata Omer el Elai Hal et Ha'am Hazeh Ve'ata lo hodatani et asher tishlach imi Ve'ata amarta Yedati Chaveshem Vegam Asata Chen Be'enai Ve'ata Imna Matzati Chen Be'enecha Hodi'eni na Et derechecha Ve'eda acha Leman emsa chen Be'enecha Ur'eh ki amecha hagoy hazeh vayomar panay elechu v'hanichoti lach vayomer elav im ein panecha holechim al ta'aleinu mizeh uvameh Yivada efo ki matzati chen be'enecha ani be'amecha halo be'lechtecha imanu be'niflinu ani be'amecha mikol ha'am asher al panei ha'adamah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam notar b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Ya'amod harav Avram Shmuel ben Rav ben Rev Moshe Yaakov Temple Aliyah. That's about it. Sheni.
Second Aliyah, page 539, verse 17.
Baruch Hu es Adonai HaMvorach.
Baruch Adonai HaBaruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMvorach Le'olam Voed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam. Asher b'chabanu mikol ha'amim v'nasan lanu es Toraso. Baruch atah Adonai nosein haTorah.
Amen. Vayomer Adonai al Moshe. Al Moshe. Gaham et hatavar hazeh. Asher dibarta eseh. Ki matzah tachein be'enahai. Ve'eda echa v'shehem. Vayomar hareini naha et kvodecha. Vayomer ani a'avir kol tuvi al panecha. V'karati v'shem Adonai lefanecha. V'chanoti et asher achon. V'richamti et asher arachem. V'yomer lo tuchal lirot et panai. Ki lo yirani ha'adam v'chai. V'yomer Adonai hine makom iti. V'nisavta al hatzor. V'haya ba'avor kvodihi. V'samticha b'nikra ha'tatzor. V'sakoticha pihi alecha ad avrihi, v'asiroti et kapihi v'ra'ita et acharai, ufanahai lo yera'u.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam. Asher nasan lanu Torah emes v'hayei olam notar b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai nosein haTorah.
Third Aliyah continues, page 540, chapter 34.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Yomer Adonai el Moshe, Solecha, Shnei Luchot Avadim Karishonim, V'katavti al Luchot et Davarim Asher Chayu, al Luchot Asher Harishonim Asher Shibarta, V'haya Nachon Laboker, V'alita Baboker al Charasinai, Tzavti li Sham el Rosh HaHar, V'ish Yoyaleh Imcha, וגם איש על ירא בכל ההר, גם הצאן הבקר אל יראו אל מול ההר ההוא, ויסעו שני לוחות אבנים כראשונים, וישכם משה בבוקר, ויעל הר סיני, כאשר ציווה ארוני אותו, ויקח בידו שני לוחות אבנים, וירד ארוני בענן, ויתייצב עמו ויקרא בשם אדוני, ויעבור אדוני על פניו, ויקרא אדוני אדוני אל רחום וחנון, ארך אפיים ורב חסד ואמת, נוצר חסד לאלפים, נוצר עוון, ופשע וחטאה, ונקה לא ינקה, פוקד. עוון עבוד, על בנים ועל בני בנים, על שלישים ועל רבעים, וימכר משה ויקוד ארצה וישתחו, ויאמר אם נא מצאתי הן בעיניך אדוני, וילך נא אדוני בקרבנו, כי עם כסא אורך הוא וסלחת. לבוננו ונחתנו ונחלתנו.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen.
Fourth Aliyah. An honor with the fourth. Some of you recognize the Shalosh Esrei Midot, the 13 attributes that were there and able to sing along. And if you go back again, the question is, where did the rabbis cut it off for the liturgy that we use? And why did they cut it off there? What was the message they wanted to give? I'm not going to give you the answer. You're going to find it yourselves. And we continue with it. If not, you'll ask me after services on page 542, verse 10.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hambarach.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar bana mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vayomer hinei anochi korei berit neged kol amacha sed niflaot asher lo nivra'u b'kol haaretz u'b'kol hagoyim v'ra'ah kol ha'am asher ata b'kirbo et ma'aseh Adonai ki norahu asher ani oseh imcha imach shemor lecha et asher anochi mitzavacha hayom hinani goresh mifanecha et mori v'haka'ani v'hachiti v'haprizi v'hachivi v'chayevusi hishmor lecha hishamer lecha pen tichrot berit leoshev haaretz asher ata ba alecha pen Adonai pen yiyeh l'makesh b'kerbon b'kerbecha ki et mitzvotam תתרוצון את מצבותם תשברון, ואשריו תקרון, כי לא תשתחווה לאל אחר, היא אדוני קנה שמו אל קנה הוא, פן תכרות ברית ליושב הארץ, וזנו אחרי אלוהיכם, וזבחו לאלוהיכם, וקרא לך ואכלת מזבחו ולקחת בנותיו לבניך, וזנו בנותיו אחרי אלוהיכם, וזנו את בנותיו, ואחרי אלוהיכם, אלוהי מזבחה, לא תעשה לה.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת, וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. We're going to transition for a moment to a prayer for healing and for strength. Inside your Shabbat supplement, the Kol Shabbat, you'll find there the Misha Berach. Whether this is for you, whether it is for anybody that you know, I think we all need strength in moments that are physical, need, emotional, dealing with an addiction. Sometimes community receives news even in which they reflect on sadness, and they need that sense of strength as well. These prayers bring us together, and whatever prayers that you have in your hearts, we share together at this moment. Misha Berach. We offer blessings of healing strength for Salka ben Roshka, Aaron Yuda ben Chaya Hinda, Naomi bat Sarah, Elon Shayot, Yaakov ben Rachel, Beverly Bowie, Leah bat Moshe, Dina Leah bat Risa, Dober ben Yisrael Chaim, Sonia Epstein, Fran Kopolnik, Manny Silverberg, Tia Roberts, Mayor ben Leib, Stuart Dater, Howard Klockman, Pesach ben Sviv, Elila, Susan Davis, Abraham ben Fagel, Dina bat Yocheved, Chaya, Mariasha bat Shmuel Berachel, Richard Salkin, Rachel bat Nina, Mayan ben Safir, Rachala, Shimon Lev ben Marta, Yosefa Sarah bat Leah, Miriam Ila bat Pinchas V'Yona, Tirza bat Abraham b'Sarah. At this time, if you'd like to add a name to our prayers for you or for anybody else, I ask you to rise, and Rabbi Panis and I will walk around the sanctuary and get those names from you. everybody here? Hannah's finishing up. For all those people that we've mentioned in our prayers at this moment, for you at home that are in need of these prayers as well, if you're thinking of people, you are in our prayers together as we continue.
Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
You may be seated. We continue with the fifth Aliyah, page 543, verse 18.
Ya'amadu Leib ben Zeleg ve'anuta ve'alana bat Baruch ve'chase. Chamishi? Not bad, huh?
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Havarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol hamim, v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Et Hag Hamatzot Tishmor Shivat Yamim Tochal Matzot Asher Tiviticha Lemoed Chodesh Ha'aviv Ki Bechodesh Ha'aviv Yatsa Mimitzrayim Kol Peter Rechem Li Bechom Miknacha Tochar Tisachar Peter Shor Vaseh Ufeter Chamor Tivdeh Vaseh Ve'im Lo Tivdeh V'arafta Kol Bachor Banecha Tivdeh V'lo Yera'u Fanai Reikam Sheishet Yamim Ta'avod Uvayom Hashvi Tishbot Bechodesh Lacharit Vatzir Tishbot.
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam notam b'tochenu, Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Mary Lana, you came up here to, hello, yes. You have a grandson that was just bar mitzvah, and you're celebrating that together, and you're going on a trip. Tomorrow you're leaving. And so how can you not be blessed by your community, right? So let's offer you this blessing as you go forward. Mishaber Chavatenu Avraham Yitzhak Yaakov, Sharif Kar Rachel Leah, Varech Tilana Bat Baruch V'chasha. Right? שעלתה היום לכבוד המקום, לשמוריה הקדוש ברוך הוא בעלותה לבקר בארץ ישראל, וציליה בכל צרה וצוקה מכל נגע ומחלה, ושלח ברכה והצלחה בכל מעשה ידיה בארץ הקודש, עם כל ישראל אחיך. Please, God, we ask that you bring blessing to Alon Eisner in this wonderful and beautiful pilgrimage to the land of Israel. May she experience all its beauty, all its greatness, to feel the holiness, connection to her people and to her land. May she come back inspired for her husband, for her family, for community, and let us all say, Amen. The sixth Aliyah continues, page 544, verse 22.
Amen. V'chag Shavuot ta'aseh lecha bikurei ketzir chitim v'chag ha'asif tekufat hashana shalosh pa'amim bashana yera'eh kol zechurcha et pnei ha'adon Adonai Elohei Yisrael ki yorish goyim mipanecha v'hirchavti et gevulecha v'lo yachmod ish et artzecha ba'alotcha leraot et pnei Adonai Elohecha shalosh pa'amim bashana lo tishchat al chametz dam zivchi v'lo yalin laboker zevach chag hapasach reshit bikurei admatecha tavi Beit Adonai Elohecha lo tevashel gedi b'chalev imo.
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah tevet v'chayei olam v'natan b'tachenu Baruch Adonai notenu Torah.
Always, always. Going to, at this time, introduce Andy Spall, who's going to introduce our distinguished guest today, Rabbi Panis.
Shabbat Shalom. This morning, Temple Aliyah is honored to have Rabbi Morris Panitz with us. Rabbi Panitz grew up in Norfolk, Virginia. He completed his undergraduate studies at the University of Maryland. As we learned last night, after college, Rabbi Panitz followed the path of the great Hasidic masters and became a farmer, before eventually enrolling in the Ziegler School in 2014. In addition to his rabbinic studies, he has been a Wexner Graduate Fellow, and he currently serves as the director of the fabled and legendary Brandeis College Institute in Simi Valley. Those who have the chance to meet Rabbi Panitz already have been impressed by his sense of calm and his confidence, his ability to share his knowledge in an accessible and an engaging manner. We are really delighted to welcome Rabbi Panitz, his wife Alana, is here? Oh, wife Alana, and his daughter Ziva, the paragon of high fashion, as we've already seen this morning. And we hope that you all get to know their whole family better today and through the rest of the weekend.
Shabbat Shalom. So wonderful to be here with you this morning, singing and praying together. I remember as a child staring at my parents' hands and wondering if mine would ever look like theirs. The marks on their skin, the rings on their fingers, but most of all, the size of their hands. Holding my father's hand, I couldn't imagine mine would ever grow to be so big. My father, hi Ziva. My father is an excellent pianist, and our home was always filled with the Bach, Beethoven, and Chopin he played on the piano. One of my most cherished childhood memories is sitting on his lap, my hands carefully placed over his as his fingers darted across the keyboard. It was magical, as if my little hands were the ones generating these big, bold sounds, as if my hands
moving quicker than I could follow with my eyes, had the wisdom of his trained and steady hands. A passenger on a thrilling mini roller coaster. Hands are remarkable. 2 years ago, when Ilana, my wife, and I became parents to our daughter, Ziva, we delighted in the experience of her tiny newborn hands gripping tightly around our fingers. I would playfully stroke her palm, watching her fingers reflexively come together around my pointer finger. Babies develop this reflex in the womb. At just 16 weeks, we are born to hold hands. Alas, the reflex fades after 6 months. Little hands eventually don't need their parents' hands to cross the street, and our hands grow into tools. And the question becomes, what service will our hands be engaged in? Will they be tools of creation or destruction? Will we sit on our hands, throw our hands in the air, or lift each other up? This week's Parsha, Ki Tisa, has a lot to do with, you guessed it, the work of our hands. Bezalel, the ultimate craftsman, is charged to cut stones and carve wood to complete the construction of the tabernacle. The Israelites take off their gold rings and bring them to Aaron, who casts them into a golden calf and builds an altar. Moshe receives the tablets, carries them down the mountain, and shatters them upon seeing the Israelites dancing around the golden calf. Yet it is the interplay of God's hands and Moshe's hands that hold profound implications for how we as Jews are meant to create in this world. The two sets of tablets, pre-golden calf and post-golden calf, were not identical. At the conclusion of Moshe's first trip up the mountain, Exodus 31:18 teaches, when God finished speaking with Moshe on Mount Sinai, God gave Moshe the two tablets, stone tablets inscribed with the finger of God, Kituvim be'etzba Elohim. The creation of the first tablets was done exclusively by God. God is the stone carver, giving shape to the tablets, and God is the calligrapher, styling letters and words into the stone. In an attempt to fathom the perfection of this work of divine creativity, the rabbis imagine that at the very end of the sixth day of creation, just minutes before Shabbat, God creates the script, the writing instrument, and the tablets. Standing on Sinai, God reaches back to the Garden of Eden to give Moshe and the Israelites another taste of perfection, this time in the form of God's flawless and ideal law. I can only imagine the grandeur of the moment, Moshe witnessing the master artist present him with the final product. Or so we thought. These are the tablets that Moshe shatters. The liminal time between the breaking of the first tablets and the creation of the second is filled with chaos and uncertainty. Tragically, the same people who witnessed the 10 plagues, the splitting of the sea, and the miracles of redemption from slavery succumb to their worst tendencies and construct a new God to worship. Aaron, the same man who stood up to Pharaoh, backs down to the people. And worst of all, God expresses to Moshe a desire to wipe out the people and start all over again. And yet, Moshe calls on God to grow, to not be the same God who wiped out all of Noah's generation in response to their wickedness. Moshe reminds God that God is Adonai El Rachum V'Chanun Erech Hapayim V'Rav Chesed V'Emet. God is compassionate and gracious, slow to anger, abounding in kindness and faithfulness. I believe the giving of the second set of tablets demonstrates powerfully God's growth and our calling. Exodus 34:1 teaches, God said to Moshe, carve 2 tablets of stone like the first, and I will inscribe upon the tablets the words that were on the first tablets which you shattered. Already a difference is present. This time, God asks Moshe to do some of the hard work, cutting and preparing the stones for God's finger to do the inscribing. But listen carefully. Exodus 34:28. Vayhi sham im Adonai 40 yom va-40 laila, lechem lo achal umayim lo shata, vayichtov al haluchot et divrei habrit aseret hadvarim. And Moshe was there with God 40 days and 40 nights. He ate no bread and he drank no water. And he wrote down on the tablets the terms of the covenant, the 10 Commandments. Who did the writing? It sure sounds like the same he who ate no bread and drank no water. It sure sounds like Moshe did the writing. This verse drives the commentators crazy because it seems to contradict God's stated intentions in Exodus 34:1. But I believe the message the Torah is teaching is found in the progression, the evolution of God's understanding of what it means to be in relationship with the Jewish people. If you will, think of God as a pianist. The first set of tablets carved and inscribed exclusively by God is a masterpiece performed at the Walt Disney Concert Hall. Moshe has front row seats and is so moved by the flawless performance that he buys the record. But as Moshe heads home from the concert, it dawns on him that what he and the people need is not a divine masterpiece, but something more attainable, something more human. The law that only bears God's fingerprint is not the law the Jewish people must wrestle with. The second set of tablets are most certainly carved by Moshe. Are the edges perfectly squared? Are the stones completely smooth? And perhaps the reconciliation of our two contradictory verses about who inscribed the tablets is that both God and Moshe's hands were involved. This time, Moshe is seated at the piano, and God's hands rest upon Moshe's, ready to follow his lead. And I imagine that just like the thrill I felt on my father's lap, God is overcome with joy that God's student is ready to create. God's hands are still present and involved, but God understands that the tablets the Jewish people need are the ones they helped create. What does it mean that the tablets we ultimately turn to, the unbroken ones, are the product of Moshe's hands? I'd like to propose two answers. First, it means that our tradition, our Torah, is both human and divine. We strive to understand what God wants from us in this world and attempt to shape our lives and our community around these best intentions. It means our tradition is filled with wisdom, sheet music instructing us how to increase holiness and goodness in the world. And the human fingerprint on the Torah also means that it is and must be an evolving document. There are passages and stories in our tradition that rightfully make us cringe, that reflect a world order we have progressed beyond, which leads me to my second answer. By teaming up and co-creating, God and Moshe model and are inviting us to join them at the piano. Our task is to learn to play four-hand piano, to enter into duet with the voices of our tradition. Four-hand piano is difficult. There will be moments of dissonance, moments of being out of sync with one another, moments when it feels like there isn't enough room on the piano bench for all of us. But to sit at the same piano as Moshe with God on his lap means adding our voices to the creative unfolding of Judaism. It means helping our tradition become what it needs to become, in turn helping us be who we want to be. It means adding harmony to the world, lifting each other up, hand in hand. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Yasher koach. Wow, beautiful. Yasher koach. We're going to continue with the 7th Aliyah. Where we are, Bob? 7th Aliyah, page 544, verse 27.
Baruch Hu Adonai Ambarach. Baruch Adonai Ambarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe katav lecha et hadvarim ha'ele ki al pi hadvarim ha'ele karati itzcha brit vet Yisrael vayhisham im Adonai arba'im yom ve'arba'im laila lachem lo achal umayim lo shata vayichtov al haluchot et Divrei habrit aseret hadvarim vayehi bered et Moshe mehar Sinai ushne luchot ha'edut biad Moshe brito min hahar uMoshe lo yada ki karan or panav bedabro ito vayar Aharon vechol bnei Yisrael et Moshe vehine karan or panav vayir'u migeshet elav Vayikra Alehem Moshe vayashuvu elav Aharon v'chol hanesiim ba'eda vayedaber Moshe alehem v'acharei chen yikshu kol b'nei Yisrael vayitzavem et kol asher diber Adonai ito behar Sinai Vayichal Moshe midaber itam vayiten al panav masveh Uvevo Moshe lifnei Adonai ledaber ito Yasir tamatzveh ad seito ve'atza v'diber el b'nei Yisrael et asher yetzuveh Vera'u b'nei Yisrael et penei Moshe ki karan or penei Moshe V'heshiv Moshe et hamasveh al panav ad ba'o ledaber ito.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata betochenu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah v'yalmad divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei chayechon u'vyomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael v'agala v'yimeru amen Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam Le'al Le'al Maya Yitbarach Ve'yishtabach V'yitpar V'yitramam V'yitnaseh V'yitadar V'yitale V'yitalal Shemei Dekudisha Berichu Le'ela Min Kol Birchata V'shirata Tushbechata V'neh V'mata Damiran B'yolama V'yimeru Amen Ya'amedu Natan Yisrael ben Avraham Udvora V'keri Bad Alan V'Kimberly Maftir
Called up our precious baby naming for the maftir. We'll be rereading the concluding verses, again, page 546, beginning verse 33.
et Adonai HaMevarach. Baruch Adonai HaMevarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vaychal Moshe midaber itam, vayten al panav masveh, uvavo Moshe livnei Adonai ledaber ito, yasir tamasveh ad seito, v'yatza v'diber el bnei Yisrael et asher yitzuveh, v'ra'u bnei Yisrael et pnei Moshe, ki karan or pnei Moshe, v'heshiv Moshe et hamasveh al panav ad bo'o ledaber ito.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah temet, v'chaye olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. All right. Come to me. Well, I guess the bigger question is, will you let go of her?
She might wake up.
Ugh. Hi, Aviva. How you doing? Excited to be here? Isn't it wonderful? Nate and Carrie, you're newer members to our community. I know what it was for you to be able to find a community in which you could really put your roots down and create a home, and almost like building the tabernacle of which we've been talking about. And I was thinking, Carrie, as we were reading today, about the 40 days, 40 nights that Moshe is up on Mount Sinai. The rabbis actually say they compare it to the first 40 days of the life of a fetus in terms of how they learn from parents, and they learn Torah internally until they're actually born. And 40 becomes an important number. Obviously, the Israelites will be wandering for 40 years. The sense of a journey of life. And you've learned already part of that journey. This is the beginning of your journey with your children. You've already learned that a 2-on-2 defense is much harder than a 2-on-1 defense. And I thought about the name that you chose, Galia, which you like the meaning of the name Gal, meaning wave, a wave of God. And I thought how appropriate how the second child feels like that wave, right? The sense of the overwhelming nature. But you have that yacht in there of God. And somehow waves represent the power of life. They represent the beauty. You can stand on a beach and watch the waves forever come. And with them comes a sense of beauty and of understanding. I thought, what a beautiful name for this young lady. And then you've also given the name Ariella. Ariella obviously being a lion, and that she should have the strength of a lion, lioness. And so you're here with family and friends, and really, I think most importantly, your community, to bestow a name upon this young lady so that she will now be part of the Jewish community as well. We're going to share that blessing. Mishaberach Avotenu V'Ham Yitzchak Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel Leah Berechet Harim V'Vidam Hamalda Lahem V'Yekrei Shema B'Yisrael Galia Ariella Bat Natan Yisrael V'Keri. Yehi Ratzon Sheyizku Horehad L'Galala Torah L'Chupa L'Masim Tovim. May God, who blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, Leah, bless this young lady who's so blissfully asleep right now. May her name be called Galia Ariella, known to us also as Galia Ray. May she always have the sense of beauty and of calmness that she does now. May she always have the sense of family and community in her life. May she be raised to have a love of Torah, good deeds, community, and a sense of continuity from one generation to another. May she have the blessings of us all, and let us say, Amen.
L'Torah u'lechuppah u'lema'asim tovim. May your parents guide you and honor you will bring. to the house of Israel, where joyous voices sing the Torah u'lechupa u'lema'asim tovim. Hey, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov. Yehei lanu, Yehei lanu, Yehei lanu, u'lechol Yisrael. Yehei lanu, Yehei lanu, u'lechol Yisrael.
We're going to rise together, please, as we call forward our Hag Ben Glila. If you've been honored with lifting or dressing the Torah, if you'll come forward.
Ya'amod ha'magbiyah, ta'amod ha'golelet.
That's it. Turn around and show them. That's great. Now you can sit down. Like a pro. You're back up here. You may be seated. You're going to get ready for the Haftarah, which you will find on page 550. We've asked Nate to begin with chapter 18, verse 30. Aviva, you going to help your dad up here? I want to wish also Yasher Koach to our Torah readers this morning, to Alicia Applebaum, David Bruskin, Stan Strom, Natalie Rosenthal, and Alyssa Schlossberg, who will, she can come back anytime she wants. And Rachel Royce. Where's Rachel? And Rachel, that's Rachel, right? And Yasher Koch, really. We're going to continue with the Haftarah by the father of our baby naming.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nviim tovim v'ratza v'divreihem hanemarim bemet. Baruch atah Adonai abocher b'Torah u'Moshe avdo u'Yisrael amo u'b'nviei ha'emet v'tzedek. Vayomer Eliyahu l'chol ha'am geshu elai vayikshu chol ha'am elav vayirapeh et mizbach Adonai heharus vayikach Eliyahu shtem esrei avanim kemispar shirtei b'nei Yaakov asher hayad of Adonai elav lemor Yisrael yeh shemecha. Vayivne et havanim mizbeach b'shem Adonai v'yastala kevetz atayim zera saviv lamizbeach v'yaroch et ha'etzim v'yanatach et hapar v'yasem al ha'etzim v'yomer milu arba'a chadim ma'im V'yitzku al ha'olav el ha'etzim Vayomer shenu vayishnu Vayomer shaleshu vayishaleshu Vayelchu ha'mayim saviv lamizbeach V'gam hatala milemayim Vayehi balot hamincha Vayigash Eliyahu hanavi vayomar Adonai Elohei Avraham Yitzchak v'Yisrael Hayom yivada Ki ata Elohim v'Yisrael v'ani avdecha Uvidvarecha asiti et kol devarim ha'eleh Aneni Adonai, Aneni, ve'yedu ha'am hazeh, ki ata Adonai ha'Elohim, ve'ata hasivota et libam achoranit, v'tipol esh Adonai, v'tochal et ha'olah, v'et ha'etzim, ואת האבנים ואת העפר, ואת המים אשר בתלה ליחך. וירחו העם, ויפלו על פניהם, ויאמרו, אדוני הוא האלוהים, אדוני הוא האלוהים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו, מלך העולם, צור כל העולמים, צדיק בכל הדורות, האל הנאמן, האומר ועושה, המדבר ומקיים, שכל דבריו אמת וצדק. נאמן אתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו, ונאמנים דבריך, ודבר אחד מבריך, אכל לא ישוב ריקם. כי המלך נאמן ורחמן אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני. האל הנאמן בכל דבריו. רחם על ציון כי בית חיינו, ולעלו בנפש תושיע במהרה בימינו, ברוך אתה אדוני. משמח ציון בבניה. שמחנו אדוני אלוהינו באליהו הנביא עבדך, ובמלכות בית דוד משיחך, במהרה יבוא ויגל ליבנו, על כיסאו לא ישב זר, ולא ינחלו עוד אחרים מכבודו, כי בשם קודשך נשבעת לו, שלא יכבה נרו לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני. מגן דוד. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל הנביאים ביום השבת הזה שנתת לנו אדוני אלוהינו לקדושה ולמנוחה לכבוד ותפארת על הכל אדוני אלוהינו אנחנו מודים לך ומברכים אותך יתברך שמך בפי כל חי תמיד לעולם ועד ברוך אתה אדוני
ברוך שמה
מקדש השבת
Amen. Asher koach, Nick. Asher koach. Woo! Great. You good? Yeah, I'm good.
I lost my stuff. Oh, I'm good.
Okay, all
Thank
right.
you.
It was so wonderful to share, and Aviva, thank you for your help in all of that as well. Our president, Julie Devine, is going to share with us some announcements.
Thank you. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome to our Shabbat morning service, and Mazel Tov to Galia Ray Schlossberg and her family on her baby naming this morning. I hope you all have some time to spend with our rabbinic candidate, Rabbi Morris Panis, this weekend. His schedule is on the front of the Kol Shabbat that you received this morning. Next Friday is the first Friday of the month, which means it's Family Shabbat. Bring your little ones early at 5:15 p.m. for a special Purim art project. Then we have a Bim Bam Shabbat service at 5:30, and the kids are encouraged to wear their Purim costumes. Family Shabbat services, which are ideal for older children and adults, starts at 6:30 p.m. with the Shir Aliyah Choir, and we'll be celebrating March birthdays. You're also invited to come for a Shabbat dinner in between the two services, and please RSVP and prepay online. I did not say pre-pray online like I did last night. Prepay online at templealiyah.org. Next Saturday, our Shabbat morning service starts at 9:15 a.m., and if you'd like a little bit of a quieter and more mindful Shabbat morning, please join us for our Shabbat yoga at 9:30 a.m., followed by sacred space at 11 a.m. We'll also have a Shabbat afternoon service at 5 p.m., and we will celebrate the bar mitzvah of Evan Barkin. The Rat Pack is coming to Temple Aliyah on April 28th. For our gala, we'll be celebrating Hazan Mimi and David and Patty Samuel, so watch for more information coming soon. And we also have our Purim Carnival. It's right around the corner. Hard to believe these are both coming up already. Information on all Temple Aliyah events can be found in the Kol Shabbat and on our website at templealiyah.org. I'd like to thank David Lorch, for being such a wonderful usher this morning, and for Rabbi Vogel, Rabbi Panitz, Hazan Mimi, Hazan Stein this morning for our wonderful services. Please join us for Kiddush lunch and Rebbe's Tish in Lubin Hall after the service. Oh, thank you to Darlene and Dr. Abraham Schlossberg for contributing to our luncheon in honor of their granddaughter Galia's baby naming. Lastly, I'd like to remind all visitors and guests to please
Just say no to electronics, no cell phones, no cameras, no video cameras, games. Thank you as we maintain the sanctity of our Shabbat. Thank you and Shabbat Shalom.
We're continuing back in the Siddur, the prayer book, so if you've not yet switched back to the smaller red book, page 181 in our Siddur for Ashrei.
Ashrei Yoshvei Veitecha Od Yehalalucha Selah.
Ashrei Am Shekacha Loho, Ashrei Am Shadonai Eloha.
Tila l'Ravinu
Tila l'Avinu Chanai L'Melech Rashim
Tilat Adonai Yedaber Pi Vivarech Kol Basar Shem Kodsho Leolam Va'ed Va'anachnu Nevarech
Ya. Hallelujah. We rise together, please. If you've been honored with carrying the Torah scroll at the end of the Torah service, you'll come forward. If you've been honored with Peticha, the opening of the ark at the end of the Torah service, you can ascend on the bima, if you will, page 183.
Yahalelu et Shem Adonai, ki nizgav shemo levado, odo haleret v'shamayim v'hayaret keren le'amo, tila lecho chasidav livnei Yisrael am kerovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Mizmor LeDavid, Havul Adonai b'nei Elim, Havul Adonai, Kavod va'ozai, Havul Adonai, Kivot Shemo Hishach, Havul Adonai, V'hadrat Kodesh, Kol Adonai alamayim, El hakavod hirim, Adonai amayim rabim, Kol Adonai bakoach, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, vishaber Adonai et arzei havanon, et arzei havanon, vayachar kidem kemo egel, Levanon v'Sirion, kemo ven re'emim. Kol Adonai chotzev labodesh, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, Yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai yachol ayalon, vayecheso ye'arot uv'hechalom, kulo omer kavod. Adonai lamabu yasha, Yeshev Adonai melech leolam, Adonai od
le'amo yitein Adonai yivarech et amo v'asha, uvenucho yomar, Etz Chaim hi lama chazikim va v'tomcheha mehushar deracheha darchei noam v'chol netivateha shalom. Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva chadeh Chadesh Yameinu, Chadesh Yameinu, Kekedem. Amen.
Remain standing for the Musaf Amidah, beginning with the Chatzi Kaddish, page 184.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ויעמד דברי חירותי, וימליך מלכותי, וחייכון ומכון וחיי לכל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבם מבורך, לעלם לעלמי עלמי יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתחומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כה בכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן.
The Musaf Amidah begins page 185 together.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, Vekoneh HaKol, Vezocher Chasdei Avot, Umevi Goel Livnei Bneihem, Lema'an Shemo Ve'ahava, Melech Ozer Ufoked Umoshia Umagen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ufoked Sarah, Ata Gibor Mechaye Meitim Ata, Rav Lehoshia, Mashiv HaRuach, Umorid HaGashem, Mechakel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye Meitim Berachamim Rabim, Somech noflim berofeh cholim umatir asurim umekayem emunato lishenei afar michamocha ba'al geburo umidom elach melech nebi ומצמיח ישועה ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים נעריצך ונקדישך כסוד שיח שחי קודש המקדישים שמך בקודש ככתוב על יד נביאך וככה זה אל זה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך כל הארץ כבודו כבודו מלא עולם משרתיו שואלים זה לזה עיין מקום כבודו לעומתם ברוך יאמרו ברוך כבוד איי 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 אדוני ממקומו הוא יפן ברחמים ויחונם יחד עם שמו ha'amayim be'ahava, Shema omerim, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hu Eloheinu, Hu Avinu, Hu Malkeinu, Hu Moshiach. Hu Eloheinu, Hu Avinu, Hu Malkeinu, Hu Moshiach. Vehu Yashmienu, Berachamav She'enit. Vehu Yashmienu, Berachamav She'enit. Le'enei kochai, Lihiot lachem le'Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, קדושתך נקדיש. ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש, לא ימוש לעולם ועד. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, גדול וקדוש אתה. יא לה 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 לה, יא לה 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 לה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל
הקדוש. The Amidah Musaf continues silently in the following pages, 188A or B and farther on. Words of the Hebrew, English, or if you prefer, private prayers and meditations of your heart. If you haven't finished with your prayers, please continue. Those of us who are finished, page 189, Yismechu, and you know how to let Rabbi Panitz know how we feel about Shabbat. So he'll get how we do this one, page 189.
Yismechu v'malachutecha Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat v'korei Oneg Shabbat Yismechu v'malachutecha Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat v'korei Oneg Shabbat Mikadashei, Mikadashei Shavi
Let's hear it.
Shabbat Kulam yisbeu v'yitangu mituvech Shabbat Yismechu v'malachutecha Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat v'korei Oneg Shabbat Yismechu v'malachutecha Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat v'korei Oneg Shabbat
V'hashvi'i ratzita bo
Today
v'kidashto
is
Shabbat Hemdahati Yamim Oto Karata Shabbat
Yismechu v'malachutecha Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat v'korei Oneg Shabbat Yismechu v'malachutecha Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat v'korei Oneg Shabbat Zeichen L'maaseh v'reishit
Shabbat
Noi L'maaseh v'reishit Shabbat Yismechu v'malachutecha Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat v'korei Oneg Shabbat Yismechu v'malachutecha Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat v'korei Oneg Shabbat
We rise together, Aleinu, page 205.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon ha'kol la'tet gedula le'otzer breshit shelo asanu ki goyei ha'aratzot ve'lo samanu k'mishpechot adama shelo samenu lahem ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים מלכי המלכים הכתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
You may be seated. At this time of memorial, we recall in reverence the yahrzeits of those who have been gathered unto their people. On this Shabbat, remember the yahrzeits and the memories of Sanford Aronow, Cecilia Cohen, Victor Cohen, Joseph Friedman, Lucille Gerber, Sidney Jaffe, Edith Kaplan, Basia Rosenblum, Joel Sedley, Virginia Anick, Ida Block, Anna Diamond, Louis Goldstein, Jamila Carlin, Sam Pomerantz, Rebecca Sachs, Bernard Zeigman, Molly Greenberg, Philip Kleinberg, Frank Lurie, Philip Marco, Esperanza Oaks, Alan Sokoler, Leon Zlatowitz, Pearl Brook, Joseph Colton, Ed Conweiser, Luna Greenbaum, Daniel Jacoby, Alvin Kossoff, Deborah Miller, Harry Messer, Jerry Miller, Florence Severin, Shirley Toller, Abraham Wool, Emil Barish, Meyer Levine, Lila Lipkin, Irving Pedowitz, Phyllis Wolf, Ruth Aker, Jean Kaplan, Doris Friedman, Cynthia Glazer, Sally Goldsmith, Evelyn Goodman, Bernard Kemper, George Rockmore, Elaine Rosenberg, Lottie Rosenberg, Ella Silver, Lillian Dunn, Herbert Enoch, William Goldberg, Earl Hagen, Isidore Maurer, Armin Volk, and Dale Siegel. We're also mindful of recent bereavements in our community. We mourn the passing of Michael Martin, brother of Susan Greenwich. We mourn the passing of Lazer Cohen, father of Larry Cohen. Many of you know Larry and Laura Cohen in our community. Lazer, who has been fighting cancer for a number of years, his funeral will take place tomorrow, 2 p.m. at Mount Sinai, in Simi Valley. For those who have need or desire to recite the words of the Mourner's Kaddish, we invite you to rise, page 207. Whether you're here in the sanctuary or whether you're at home and this is your sacred community, your minyan, to recite these words of remembrance and of life. Those reciting the words of the Kaddish, you join together. Yit Gadal. Amen. Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbam Avorach Le'olam U'Me'omaya. Ramam Vitnaseh Vitadar Vitalev Vitalal Shmei Brichu Le'elam Mikol Birchata V'Shirat Tushbechata V'Nechamata. Amen. 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 May God, who makes peace in the heavens, grant peace and harmony for us, for all of Israel and all of humanity, we say, Amen. We're going to transition now from Kaddish, the sanctification of life, to Kiddush, sanctification of the day. Rabbi Panson is going to help to lead us. So we'd like to invite all of you up front, just leave your Sidurim there. Let's make a circle here. Come on, Schlossberg. You're a loving family. Come on, join us in the circle here. Nate knows how to do that. Aviva loves this part. All right? Leave your prayer books there. Everybody, either stand up where you are or you join us in the middle. I'll grab the microphone. Shabbat.
Yivarach Adonai et Yom HaShabbat vayikadshehu savri.
L'chaim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri agafen.
Amen. Amen. So here at Temple Aliyah, right, parents, we do a little bit of what we call halatricity, which means you got to hold the challah to hold somebody that's going to do it. So Shmoo, all right, come here, the two of you. You're going to hold on to these, all right? Can't eat it yet, okay? You ready? Hold on to it. Just hold on, just like that. All right. You join together.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz
B'tei avon. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, ay, 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 Shabbat shalom, 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 buen Shabbat, good Shabbos.